Any other franchises you're into aside from D&D? I mean, yeah. Okay, I actually had a moment of this because I went out with some friends, and this was like a fellow comic artist friend, and we hadn't hung out like too much aside from like at conventions, but we were out to dinner and we were like actually getting a chance to talk for the first time. And she was just like, yeah, like I follow you on social media. I see you like post your drawings all the time, but like, what fandoms are you even in? Because she's like very, very into fandom stuff, and I'm very much like not so much. And she was just like, what fandoms are you in? And I'm like, I did not know how to answer that question because I've never really been like especially active in fandom stuff. Like there's stuff I like, but I think the last time I was like really, really, really into a fandom with capital F was Adventure Zone Balance, but that was like years ago. I've had like brief stints in other fandoms. Somnium Files took over my brain for like a month, and I was into Magnus Archives for a while there back when the first show was first, like around the time we hit like seasons 4 and 5 is when I started getting like really into it, because I kind of fell off. I got really into Magnus Archives and I caught up around the time they were like airing season 3, and then I kind of dipped out of it for a while. I came back and there was like a whole fan base for it, and I was like, whoa, something happened here. And then I got back into that one for a while, like up until the show ended. But these days, I'm mostly just kind of into my OCs. What fandoms are you in? Mine. It's like, you know, I've been sitting here and kind of wishing that like I was more into like series and stuff, because I just remember how much like Adventure Zone just gripped my fucking brain, and just how much I drew during that time. And you know, like I love drawing for my OCs and stuff too, but I kind of want something to just like grab my brain like that again. But it's been a while. My tastes are very, very niche and specific. And even then, like if I find something that like really gets me going, even then it's hard for me to like get too attached for whatever reason. The thing with Taz happened to me as well. Now the brain grabbing thing for me is cast off. That is so flattering to hear. I always get like so excited whenever people tell me that like they like the comic so much that it's become like kind of a fixation for them. And I'm just like, aww, you like my thing that much? It's just, it's very flattering. And it does make me really, really happy. I'm maybe bad at expressing it because I'm shy and not good at words, but I just, that means a lot, and I'm really happy that people like my thing that I make, my little guys that came out of my brain. I'm glad that people like them. I read the entirety of Cast Off on Webtoon last night, and the autism is gripping me by the neck. Yeah, that's me. Grab. My poor friends know too much about a comic they never read. Cast Off. Yay! Get them to read it too. I've been finding myself briefly obsessed with a thing, draw the thing like crazy for a few weeks, then go back to my own OCs. I used to be obsessed with one thing for years. Yeah, I mean, the first thing you described is kind of just how I've been for a while. As long as I can remember. Like, I never really got into fandom stuff too much when I was a kid, to the point where it was just like activating my creative side so much. Taz was like the first like big thing that got me into it. And, like, I really liked Tokyo Mew Mew as a kid. I really liked Full Metal Alchemist as a kid. I really liked Danny Phantom as a kid, but I was never really active in fandom back in those days because I didn't know what that was. That wasn't really a thing. I wasn't like on the internet back then. I didn't really discover fandom until college. And at that point, like, there wasn't a whole lot that really gripped me. Like, I loved Idolmaster, and I watched a lot of Idolmaster related stuff, but I never really like drew too much for it. I wouldn't say that I was really like active in the fan base for Idolmaster, because there wasn't really one in English. It's not really popular over here because Bandai has never localized it and likely never will, and I hate them for that. But yeah, the thing about being so obsessed with your own OCs is you can just make exactly what you want to do, but you gotta do fucking everything around here because they're your characters. So if you want stuff for them to exist, you gotta make it. It's like, damn it. My friend and I just talk so much about Cast Off and What's Left of Us. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you for enjoying our things. I read all of Cast Off on Sunday and ordered the Vector plush literally 5 minutes before the thing ended. Oh my goodness. Jumping in right at the finish line there.